So good everyone. We're talking about the fractions and set of real numbers. So I will be first introducing and explaining what is fractions and real numbers. So let's start. The first rule is the golden rule, P and Q, the top numerator. So P and Q is a rational numbers is can be that written in the fractions where the top and bottom are integers. So bottom denominator is a it's a include with 1/2 of 0.5 even 5 which is 5.1. So real numbers include everything on the number line both these clean fractions. So this is my example. So standard fractions, 1/2 and 1/2. So already written in the integers over the integer. So that is this include the 0.5 which is in 3/4 and even 5 which is in 1/4 that I just read earlier. And this is the decimal point which is the 0.5 over the 3/4 or divided by 3. So that claims which the real number is and include in everything on the line of the number. So both are clean fractions. So this is the 5-question warm-up that you need to answer. So the first question is fuel consumption fractions. A tanker daily fuel consumption is of its total auxiliary tank capacity when cruising at full speed. If the vessel reduces speed to slow steam mode, the consumption drops by of that daily amount. So, what fraction of the total tank capacity is consumed daily turning during slow steam? So, the question 2 is cargo weight distribution. This is the real numbers. So, a bulk carrier is loading three types of material, which is iron ore, copper, concrete, and nickel ore. So, iron ore have 12,450 tons of metric tons, while the copper crate have 3,200.40 metric tons, while the nickel have a 5,120.85 metric tons. So classify these numbers within the set of real numbers, rational or irrational numbers, and calculate the total weight to the nearest whole numbers. So, question number 3, freshwater management fractions. The chief engineer checks the freshwater tanks and finds they are 3/4 full. During a 5 days voyage, the crew used 1/3 of the available water. What fraction of total tank capacity remains at the end of the voyage? So, number 4, navigation and depth, real numbers, integers. A vessel navigating a channel, the chart indicates a minimum depth of 12.5 meters, and the vessel drops the part of the ship underwater is 9.8 meters. However, there is quite effect that the ship sinking deeper while moving on 0.5 meters and tide off plus 1.2 meters. Calculate the final under keel clearance, depth, tide, drop, squat. Is there the result a member of the set of integers or rational numbers? So the last question is number 5. Paint inventory fractions. A boson needs to paint the ship's railing. He has 4 1/2 gallons of primer. Each section of railing requires 3/4 of gallon. How many full section of railing can he complete before running out of primer? So that I will give you the answer key and notes to the solution for rational numbers and irrational numbers so that you can answer it quickly as long as possible. So here is the solution. I hope you understand a lot of things and understand what is fractions and rational numbers. So now I will give you some game ball to answer and identify some of those questions that I gave at you earlier. So the title of the game is the number realm, the Great Migration. So the genre of this game is called strategy short puzzle. Objectives: guide numbers so to their correct homes in the kingdom of real numbers before to void of unidentified divisions by zero reaches them. That is the objectives of this game. So this is the game, the map of realms. So number 1, the inner sanction. Natural numbers, only the positive whole numbers is 1, 2, 3, while the village integers is the sanctum plus of negative 0 or 12. Just read it and carefully understand it. Here is the sample question of the pop-ups game. So, as you can see here, there's a misaligned in there. That is the answer. And you need to answer those questions over there to convert a fraction or the target goal. Well, here in the challenge is logic check, identity crisis, and the imposter. So answer those questions and make it clear. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching.